Hi there, this is Not a Spring Chick. We wanted to bring you some things today from the Academy Awards, but, well, they were unloading the Oscar statues, and then they went to lunch. So till tomorrow. Here we are again. This is Not a Spring Chick with Oldecam for OFN with comments on the headlines of today. Former President Bush backs McCain.
Well, he wasn't going to back Obama or Hillary.
Counting begins after Pakistanis vote, mostly in peace.
Yeah, but anybody got an idea who might actually win that election?
SoCal slaughterhouse at center of recall.
143 million pounds of wasted meat.
Damaging tornadoes touch down in South.
Have you ever heard of a tornado that wasn't damaging when it touched down?
EU powers recognize Kosovo. Pristina thanks Paris.
Unfortunately, they're setting a precedence for other places breaking up. For instance, under this precedence, if the southern states want to secede, the European Union would recognize them.
No deaths, 4 injuries at Texas refinery.
You know, an awful lot of oil refineries and pipelines being blown up at the moment. Suspicious, isn't it?
Obama says borrowed lines not a big deal.
Well, most people that plagiarize people don't think it's a big deal. They wouldn't have done it to begin with.
Musharraf pleads for unity after vote.
Well, everybody knows his party's going to win, so you know that's what he's hoping for.
Campbell's lowering sodium in kids' soups.
At the same time, they're pushing higher. They're pushing sea salt.
Foreclosed homes occupied by homeless.
Homes that weren't foreclosed were occupied by the homeless.
140 Afghans killed in 2 days of bombings.
They know that the European Union and NATO is getting ready to pull out, so they're trying to force them out a little faster.
Kosovo faces huge economic hurdles.
Yeah, Russia supplies them with a lot of what they have, but the Russians are pissed off about it.
JFK assassination documents revealed.
But according to the Warren report, there are no other documents. So just where did those come from?
Proper role of superdelegates debated. Meaning,
if you have them, it's good, and if you don't have them, it's bad.
McCain tries to keep free-willing style.
Well, he's trying to be a 71-year-old maverick, and at 71, that's a little old to be playing that role. Even James Garner could play it years ago.
Wisconsin weather slows Clinton, Obama.
Oh, if you're going to campaign in the middle of snowstorms, it's bound to slow you down.
U.S. government outlines Northern Rock plans.
Basically, it's no plan. That's actually how our government works in Iraq.
Economic woes reveal a long-felt unease.
Meaning those that have still have, and those that don't have still don't have.
Wall Street braces for more volatility.
Nobody knows what tomorrow is going to bring, which is a normal day on the stock market.
Aussies, Kyoto should have been ratified.
And anybody that has nothing to gain from ratifying it or not ratifying it wants it ratified.
Scientists closely examine FEMA trailers.
Well, they should have examined the thing first of all to see if they had a formaldehyde problem before they were ever purchased.
Students fight back against gossip site.
Unfortunately, they tend to be the ones that go to them.
Government TV coupons are in the mail. An estimated 13 million to 21 million U.S. households are in the analog set.
I have 3 analog sets. The average family in this country has 5 to 6 analog sets, and the way they figure what they're doing is if you have a cable system or a satellite system, you're digital. Unfortunately, you have to pay for digital. It doesn't come free, so unless you're paying for it, you are not digital.
Medicare won't pay hospitals for errors.
Meaning if you're screwed, you are screwed.
Iraqi medical system wrecked by war.
Well, if you were a doctor, would you want to practice in Iraq?
Study. Gel fails to stop HIV infection.
Well, if you're using that for that purpose, you are not very bright.
Judge to settle McCartney divorce.
Yeah, it seems that the settlement that was settled didn't appeal to Heather Mills, and McCartney didn't like her attitude, so now it's back in the courts again.
Autism group demands apology from CBS.
Somebody demands apologies from a network every hour for something they've done wrong.
Pundit, police watch news talkers 24/7.
Well, because they're the people on the right want to catch the people on the left doing something dumb, and the people on the left want to see the people on the right doing something dumb.
Why the religious right is stuck with McCain.
Well, because he's the candidate of the party.
Diana Inquest hears Fayyad's accusations.
Yeah, he's still hung up on that Prince Philip ordered the death of Diana to keep a Muslim out of the royal family. Well, unfortunately, there have been lots of Muslims in the royal family over the decades.
Bayer Onyx stopped Nexavar tests on lung cancer patients.
People weren't living any longer. In fact, some of them were actually dying.
HD DV death, still not official. What they're mulling.
Basically, they're trying. It's neither system is anything anybody wants, and if nobody wants either system, it doesn't cost you anything to keep something going that they don't want anyway.
Lindsay Lohan is naked again.
You know, Lindsay Lohan has been naked so much that she makes Demi Moore look like Demi Moore is a Victorian lady.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the animal kingdom.
Yeah. When you have an opportunity to move forward and you simply hold your ground, it's like taking your sister to the prom.